Hey folks, welcome back to another Poem Masters EX video, and today let's talk a bit about this thing that they've mentioned earlier in their dev letter, right? And this isn't the first time they mentioned it. I think in the dev letter before this, they also mentioned this as well, right? So in this dev letter, they talked about how, you know, getting this 3-year anniversary, and we're going to have the run-up celebration, right? And the run-up celebration, there's going to, like, be bingo stuff, there's whatever, and there's also planning to, you know, an event that lets you team up with a special sync pair, so don't miss it. All right, so usually that language means it's going to be teaming up with like a free sync pair. I think they literally said the word free, I think, in the last letter, if I remember correctly, right? When was that? Well, would be a month ago. All right, but we'll have to flip to it. I think it was in the last, it was either the last dev letter or like the one before it. Let me see. New tiered skills, strongest fighters, Tyro, upcoming events. Oh, there it is, right? Plus there will be an event that lets you team up with a special sync pair. Okay, no, never mind. It's the same language, but that's basically what that's generally the language they use when they're talking about, you know, free units, right? So the free units, I think the answer is slightly obvious. Some people might disagree. But here's the argument, or at least my argument of why it could be that, and we might know very soon if they're gonna maybe talk about it in the Pokemon Presents, which will be up tomorrow, I think 6 a.m. PDT, right? Which I'll try and wake up and we'll stream the reaction, you know, see if there's any Pokemon Master stuff there as well. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be Pokemon Master stuff. It just depends on what they're going to talk about. I think it's probably going to be mostly just run up to the anniversary stuff and Hoenn Part 2 stuff, maybe. I don't really think there's going to be any, like, actual anniversary stuff in there. All right, I really don't think there's going to be actual anniversary stuff. There's probably just going to be run up and Hoenn Part 2, right? Because it's way too early for them to, you know, leak anniversary stuff. Although they themselves leak things pretty often. Recently, but anyways, that aside, or officially announced. All right, let's use some proper language. So I think it's Pikachu, right? The Pikachu down here. No. Also, slight coincidence that the paragraph right after this is like them showing a picture of Pikachu. Obviously, it's coincidence because it's the main character in Pikachu. I mean, they're showing some like new UI thing, and obviously they're gonna use the main character in Pikachu, right? Which makes sense. But yeah, I think it's gonna be Ash, man. I think it's gonna be Ash and Pikachu. That's gonna be the free sync pair, and a lot of people are gonna think, what? Why didn't we have the Ash event? Well, yeah, we did have the Ash event, sorta, but it also didn't, you know, finish, right? If you guys do remember, at the end of the story, it says something like, you know, to be continued, right? So there's definitely going to be a part 2, right? That story is definitely not over, and I think it's going to be Ash. A lot of people are going to say, well, come on. There's no way they're not going to try to make a bunch of money off of the probably most popular character in the Pokemon franchise of all time, right? I disagree. I don't think they are. Again, is there a chance that he could be, you know, a Symbol unit? There probably is, but I don't really think so, because of the fact that Ash is not their character, right? People gotta understand, Ash is not their character. They're not allowed to just use him like however, right? And since this is a collaboration event with the Pokemon anime, I highly doubt they have the rights to sell him as a character, right? So I think if they are gonna, you know, if they are gonna make a way to obtain Ash as a sync pair for players, I think it's gonna be free. I think it's gonna be free, right? Because again, the legal complications of like actually trying to like sell some other right holder's character, I would, again, I'm not a lawyer or whatever, right? I'm not an expert in this, but I would guess that the process would be very difficult and complicated, and they probably don't want to go through that, right? Especially, I mean, generally the Pokemon anime has some pretty good relationships, I would guess, with the Pokemon game side of people, right? So yeah, I don't think they're gonna make him Sunball. I think they're gonna make him free, right? And they keep on hinting about it, so I think he's gonna be free, right? So now the question comes, all right, what are they gonna make him then? So if we do check, thankfully there actually is an article about moves that Pikachu has ever used in the anime, right? On Bulbapedia at least, right? So there's a few moves he's used before. You got Thunder Shock, obviously, Thunderbolt, Agility, Quick Attack, Thunder, Double Edge, Tackle, Leer, Iron Tail. I remember the Iron Tail episode. It was like he's training for, I think he was training for Winona, right? And then he was fighting these like whatever. I don't remember. It happened in the Hoenn anime. That's what I remember. Then you have a Volt Tackle. That was a pretty actually no, it might be this episode that he was training for Winona and no, that one was like something whatever. I'm not a person who watches the Pokemon anime, so don't fact check me out that. But anyways, keep going. Volt Tackle, Electro Ball, and Electro Web. I feel like Volt Tackle probably would be a pretty solid, you know, guess, just because it's like Pikachu's like signature move, sorta, right? So I think Volt Tackle would make a lot of sense. But then it really just comes back to, well, what kind of role is Pikachu going to be, right? Because Pikachu also used some Z moves before, Gigavolt Havoc, obviously, 10 million Volt Thunderball, Breakneck, Blitz, Corkscrew, Crash. I don't really think it's going to be Corkscrew Crash, but, you know, I guess it's possible. Max moves, G Max Volt Crash, Max Steel Spike, Max Strike. And then there's like some like, I don't even know what these are. Moves improvised. All right, these are just like made up moves, right? Made up moves. I don't know what these are, but anyways, that's way too much for us to read. Whatever these are, probably not gonna be these. All right, so yeah, just looking at his move kit, most likely going to be a damage healer, right? Whether it's a tech damage healer or striker damage healer, you know, yet to be seen. There's not too many support stuff. You have like agility, which is not even really much of a support thing. It's more of like a tech thing. And then like there's Leer, which is also more of a tech thing than a support thing. But I mean, it's not impossible that it turns into like a support, I guess, right? So yeah, if we're asking for, well, what could Pikachu get for him to be like really, really good? It probably gonna be Thunder, right? I think Thunder is pretty much the strongest move on this list. Well, Iron Tail would be, right? Actually, what's the higher BP? Does Iron Tail have higher BP than Thunder? Wait, let me just check real quick. Let's see. Let's just go Geo. Why is it? Oh, because I have the filter on. Cool. Very, very nice. Let's see. What's the Iron Tail BP? 217 versus. Funny, I go to ground for Iron Tail and then water for Thunder. 217 and 148. There's a 30% chance of leaving opponent paralyzed. Okay, that makes sense then. So yeah. Okay, I guess if you really want to go for like the strongest, it would be Iron Tail. Iron Tail Pikachu. I don't think that's really gonna happen though. But I guess, you know what? I take that back. He could be like sort of like a Steel and like Electro type damage dealer. You could give him like Volt Tackle and Iron Tail and just be like a physical damage dealer, and then that could maybe give them options in terms of, you know, you got both Max Steel Spike and G Max Volt Crash maybe, right? So I guess that could happen, right? Volt Tackle, Iron Tail, physical damage dealer, give him, you know, max moves there as well, and just make the Z move, or not Z move, make the sync move like Gigavolt Havoc maybe, right? Which, you know, makes sense as well for the most part. And yeah, I mean, actually with, I don't know, with 10 million make a bit more sense than Gigavolt Havoc now that I think about it. Yeah. But it is special though, is the thing. It is special in comparison to, oh, look at that. On the latest news on Bulbapedia page. Yeah, the only thing is this is special, right? Whereas Gigavolt Havoc could be like whatever, right? It could be special or physical, which in this case they're probably gonna make it physical. So yeah, even though 10 million is the Pikachu one, right? But maybe Gigavolt Havoc. I don't know. Wait, actually, no. We know what his sync move is, right? We know what his sync move is. Ah, never mind. These smart little game devs. It's just electric sync beam. So they're still hiding it. It's 100% not gonna be electric sync beam when he's actually playable, right? Although this is slightly concerning since it is sync beam, which would make more sense if it's 10 million, Volt Thunderbolt, which again is not that good, right? It is not that good because of the extra +2 crit, right? And that it's special. Unless the Pikachu is just gonna be like fully special, right? But then again, physical Pikachu is just stronger. You have Iron Tail, you have Volt Tackle. Although Thunder is probably a better better move than Volt Tackle in terms of Electrite moves, but Iron Tail is still gonna be the strongest one here, right? Yeah, I guess it won't be that bad. Wait, does Gigavolt Havoc have any innate, maybe BP lowering things? It doesn't. Yeah, Gigavolt Havoc is better. Well, damn. I guess I hope he's gonna have Gigavolt Havoc then. But yeah, the sync move right now is Sync Beam, so that's most likely gonna turn into this. I mean, Gigavolt Havoc could still be special, but like if it's special Gigavolt Havoc, then it's also bad. If it's gonna be a physical kit, right? Again, if it's a special kit with like Thunder, then sure, it's fine, right? So. Yeah, I mean, regardless, I do feel like it's probably most likely going to be a damage dealer. So a free electric type damage dealer would be a really nice option, right? Especially for folks who did miss out on New Year's Volkner. I mean, we don't really know how good it's going to be. It might not be as good as something like Elisa or N, which would be pretty sad, considering those two are not, great. But I mean, that's really just the state of electric type damage dealers right now. Like, outside of Volkner, everyone else is kind of just... they're alright, but neither of them are like really great, unfortunately. So hopefully Pikachu is gonna be good. Again, the kit is yet to see. It's either gonna be a Thunder based, 10 million Volt Thunderbolt sort of kit, or it's gonna be like an Iron Tail Volt Tackle with like, Gigavolt Havoc with the Sync move, and then like have Max Steel Spike and G-Max Volt Crash, right? Again, I personally, if you're gonna ask me, I would prefer it to be Iron Tail, Volt Tackle, Gigavolt Havoc with Max Steel Spike and G-Max Volt Crash. But if it's like Thunder and 10 million Volt Thunderbolt, you won't bleed me out either, I guess. That's fine. So yeah, I'll just please don't be something like double edge or whatever. All right. Anyways, that's it for this one, I guess. Hope you all enjoyed. Guys, think the comments down below. Like and enjoy the videos from our channel for some more cool and massive content. Again, I do feel like Pikachu's probably gonna be, or Ash and Pikachu's probably gonna be free. Just legally, it's easier, right? I mean, it's just like not even just legal. It's just from like a, I guess, courteous sort of standpoint, right? It makes more sense. I feel like it makes more sense if he's gonna be free than paid. It's just easier. It's just much easier, I feel like, for him to be free than paid. It's too much complications trying to like sell someone else's character, right? That'd be kind of weird. Again, it's not like it hasn't happened in Gashas before, right? There's precedent of that happening. So if he does turn out to be eventually like a summonable unit, I wouldn't be surprised either. But I'm fully expecting him to be the free unit that we're getting for the run-up for the anniversary. Which, if you're an Ash fan, well. If you're an Ash fan that would like him to be like incredibly broken and very powerful and like a Master Fair, then unfortunate for you, I guess, if he is free. But if you're just a general Ash fan who just wants Ash, don't want to spend low on gems or whatever. Same for the anniversary. Same for this. Same for that. Hone part 2. Then good for you. He's gonna be free. So, all right, have fun, folks, and we'll see in the Pokemon Presents that's coming out soon. So, all right, see you guys.